This bum ass Wally Szczerbiak is just completely disrespecting. Yeah, exactly. Tyrese Haliburton, who's leading the league in assists, calling him a fake all-star and fake this and fake that. I'm just like why?
NBA veteran and basketball analyst Matt Barnes called out Wally Szczerbiak for his truly asinine and unwarranted comments on Pacers star Tyrese Haliburton.
Hey Wally, you know we're finally here, right?
Where are we?
Szczerbiak pictured ripped Haliburton on MSG, the broadcaster of Knicks games. After a 109-106 loss to New York, Szczerbiak said of Haliburton, Mr. Supposed wannabe fake all-star with the big miss there. Last chance, down 3 for the wannabe all-star. He's in his second year. He's a very good player, but he's not going to make the all-star team.
Like, what's the point of that? Like, what do you get out of that? You know, you're on these people are on these, and I'm on a regional network. You know, I'm out here in SAC doing NBC Bay Area, but it's just like I don't see why former players feel like it's their spot, or that does it make them feel better to disrespect these guys? Like, to me, they're super weak.
Barnes spoke on it.
What did you do to Wally Szczerbiak?
I have no clue. You know, I think everybody's entitled to their own basketball opinion. But yeah, to be honest, I'm a basketball historian. I feel like I know a lot about the game. Mm-hmm. I know the name Wally Szczerbiak. I couldn't tell you where he played. I couldn't tell you what he did as a basketball player. No disrespect to the people who come before me, but I don't know. He had a lot to say about me. And I was really questioning, first, who is this? And why is he talking about me like this?
Then Haliburton had his turn on Bleacher Report. Haliburton would take the high road. Barnes, however, would be blunt about it.
I don't like it. It's just there's been 5,000 players in the history of the NBA. So that's why it bothers me when former players feel like they have to on the younger players, because out of the history of the game, only 5,000 people have ever played this game, and everybody in the world wants to be in the NBA, so these guys can respect and understand how hard it is for these young boys to kind of make their way. But I just see it so often, man. It's just it's a tough position. But if you know the game well enough, you can talk about plenty of other. And again, we have to critique. That's part of our job. But to me, you can critique without disrespect. And I thought what Wally Szczerbiak did was some dash.
Brooklyn Nets star Kevin Durant would also weigh in. After Haliburton's 43-point performance against the Miami Heat, including the game winner, Durant posted on the gram, "Come look at this, Wally." Haliburton would then say this of Wally Szczerbiak.
You know, he's just doing whatever he can to get attention, and that's just the media these days.
Of note, Szczerbiak was really making those comments at the time to prop up the Knicks' Jalen Brunson and Julius Randle as all-stars, and considering the Knicks are off to a pretty solid start, one of them might make it. They could make it. Still, Haliburton is far from a wannabe all-star. He is an all-star this year. Seeing and honestly feeling the backlash to his own commentary, Szczerbiak on MSG once more said the following: "I want to apologize personally to Tyrese Haliburton," he would say. "He's a wonderful young player, definitely in the all-star conversation along with guys like Julius Randle and Jalen Brunson." And even with that being said, we understand on the home broadcast, there will be homer calls. There will be homer anchors. There will be homer analysts. But to do it in this fashion is just wrong.